I do got a question for you though. What is something that you think people don't know about you that they probably should?
Hmm. Man, that's big. Um, when you think about it, the the root of who I am is everything I do. I center it around Christ.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people hear me say scriptures and they hear me talk about the Bible and they hear me say things, but ultimately, my calling in life is much bigger than just music and just band.
Mm.
You know, and a lot of people don't see that or don't understand that because we judge everything by what people say.
Mm-hmm.
We judge everything about what we see with the physical eye,
Mm-hmm.
and not realizing the unseen.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So, when we handling people lives, we are held accountable for doing right by people and making sure that we ultimately give our best to service people.
Mm.
I always say I wanted to travel to go around the world and tell people the truth, and it's like I'm living that right now.
Yeah.
I don't care about people knowing who I am as a person. I
Mm.
just want people to see what's in me.
I mean, we in Alaska right now.
We in Alaska.
which is which is it's still tripping me out to say that, especially when to your right is a whole mountain line. Like,
We snow on it.
yeah, it's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah. But I think people don't know the musicianship,
Mm.
the importance of people to me.
Mm.
Um, People are important.
Yeah.
Not just black. Everybody's important because we all are equal. We all the same.
Mm.
We just come from different places.
Yeah.
Our job is to bring the best out of somebody, with no matter where you come from.
True. True.
A lot of times we get caught up on, well, I'm black and I'm gonna do it this way because this is where I come from. But it's like I never heard Jesus tell somebody we gonna do it this way because this is where I come from. Like we're gonna do it this way because
It's
this is
saying everybody. This
everybody.
is for everybody.
Everybody.
Anybody who would listen, whosoever will.
Let them come.
Mm-hmm.
So we are here to spread what's in us
Yes.
to young people, and the young people catching it, the old people catching it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when you plant seeds and spread them, what happened when you plant seeds?
We would hope that they grow.
If you plant in the right soil, it ain't gonna help but grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So being mindful of the company you keep, which is why having like-minded people
Mm-hmm.
is important. When God gives you a vision, you can't share that vision with everybody because they're
So
not
true.
gonna understand it.
Gotta wait for it to manifest so they can just see it. Cause
They
some
gotta
people,
see it.
yeah,
Some people just gotta see it because you could tell somebody all day, "This is what I want to do. I want to," and then they have been deterred you from something that already is for you
yeah.
by them saying, "Man, you can't do that.
You know, I'm
That
about
ain't
to,
gonna happen."
I'm about to get, I guess, really than real. Yeah, I mean, not even how many, but when I first mentioned that Alaska reached out last year, people told me or said, "Why?" They first, is it black people out there? What happens if it was no black people? Are we not supposed to spread the gospel of music if there's not people that look like us out here? Which, fortunately, we've been welcomed by black people along with other races too. But it's so many people that didn't see this, and now that they see it, they want to be here, which speaks to, you know, some people just got to see it. Everybody don't have the vision to see what's ahead, and I think that's something that just knowing you and growing a friendship, growing a brotherhood with you, I don't think, and this is, I'm answering the question that I asked you. I don't think people know how much of a visionary you actually are. And some people are gonna take me saying that as me trying to stroke your ego or something. It's gonna be somebody, you know, right? But it's like I don't think that people know how forward thinking you actually are when it comes to music. We're not talking about just band or your thoughts on just music overall and your strides and what God has shown you. And I think I can't even say that more people should know that because once again, everybody can't handle the weight of the prophetic. Well, because that's what it is. When God shows you something that he hasn't shown nobody else and it's manifest, that's prophecy coming to fruition. But I think sometimes people look at band directors, not just you, but a lot of people think that that's it. Like that podium, the outfit, the uniform, whatever, and they think that that's it. And there's a lot of people that don't see you all as real people.
Man, I hate that outfit. Anybody who don't know about it, they like, man, you a pilot? You don't want me flying no planes. But no, man, I can go in a windsuit like this. I don't have to have a uniform to make me who I am. Like I tell the students, the S is in me. I don't have to wear the shirt. You know, I know what that shirt means.
Yeah.
I know what it's done for me.
Yeah.
So I don't have to wear it.
Yeah.
You know, some people got to wear it everywhere they go because they are empty without it.
Dog, you about to get a deeper conversation started because I think that represents life, right? Like there's some people that are empty on the inside or feel they're empty on the inside to where they feel they have to pile on all this outside stuff to make them rather than doing the investment work to know them. And honestly, you know, I'm not trying to ruffle feathers, but I think even in the band space, there's so many people that have had their identities lost and or built just based off of that Friday or Saturday night. And which leads me to I don't want to make this conversation about who's who, but are there any words to that band director that has now made their life that 8 to 5 or made their life that note? What is there any advice for that person who has even made their life based off of the comments and views?
I would definitely say build your hopes on things eternal.
I'm gonna start to preach, man. We need to put you in your key, brother. Put you in your key.
Because it's an ending point to that.
See now you're getting somewhere. Because some people think this is it. Like it's some people that invest their whole life in the moment. And I struggle with that because watching people that invest their whole time into the moment, once they come off that high,
you can't relive it. You can't go back and relive it. Once it's gone, it's gone. But when I say build your hopes on things eternal, I mean your purpose.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna like it. See, I think what we fail to realize is when we do things, we think everybody's supposed to like it.
Yeah.
That's because that's what we want. You want people to like what you do, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, that's not gonna happen. I see the greatest people in the world hated on every day.
True.
I'm not gonna even use Jesus because everybody know, you know, it starts to sound cliche. They hated on Jesus. They didn't like Jesus. They lied on Jesus. All these things.
Yeah.
But let's go to reality. Like, let's go to people that can't defend themselves, that are superstars and people that get just downright just talked about. And all they doing is playing the sport or directing the band or just loving on people.
Yeah.
And people find ways to hate on them.
Man, you know, which leads me to something else. People are, dare I say, afraid to like people for real. Like, especially in our culture, I think a lot of people are just afraid to be nice to people. Like, they have to be adversarial. They have to be a contrarian. Rather than saying, hey, man, that person's doing a good job. Because somehow or another in the psyche of some of these people, them telling you you're doing a good job somehow lessens whatever they got going on.
Mm.
And I see that a lot, to where people don't know how to just say, man, good job, or good job, but bro, why not just why not just bask in a moment of your brother and or sister in music? Because the notes don't change. White, black, German, other languages, the language of music doesn't change.
It's two sides to that.
Come on.
It's two sides to that. And it goes way back. You got a slave mentality,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got a side that a jealous mentality.
Yeah.
Based on a slave
Slave
mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you say it's a slave mentality? Because they taught you, you better not let this person be better than you. And that stuff has stuck with us as people, where we don't realize and we go back further than slave. God promised us all the riches and glory in here. He ain't say, Curtis, you get the riches and glory, or Kedric, you get the riches and glory.
Yeah.
He said, we all get the riches and glory.
Yeah.
So we think, if you got it, oh, I ain't gonna be able to get it. So I gotta hate on you to get what God said for you, but he also said it was for me too.
Yeah.
So let's go back to music. I'm not gonna hate on you because your band is successful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, good stuff.
And I've heard you say that even in private conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing this thing. Like, I've heard you.
I commend people all the time, man. I don't care. I went to Southern University, one of the most watched to talk about bands in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a reason to hate on somebody else's
Yeah.
band program if they do something good.
Yeah.
It only motivate me to be like, man, I know what's coming for us.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they doing it up.
Yeah.
So it's enough at the top for everybody.
Yes.
So it's like,
yes.
we shouldn't put each other down,
Yeah.
because life gonna do that itself.
Yeah.
Life gonna whoop your feet regardless.
Yeah.
I don't need to be an extra person to add on to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think as black people, as humans, we need to get out of hating on one another, and
Yeah.
more so than, hey man, good job on that, man, that show looked good, or that arrangement was good, or all right,
Healthy competition. Just
Healthy
because
competition.
we go against each other don't mean I don't like you, you don't like me.
athletes do it all the time, man. They are a very good team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we won, but they were the better team.
Yeah.
You know, like it's okay to give other people credit.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't gonna make me no bigger of a person
Right.
to put you down.
Right.
If anything, if I uplift you,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna help you,
Yeah.
but it's gonna also help myself.
Yeah.
Like it's saying that I can acknowledge that somebody else also is great.
Right.
Why do I not want you to be great?
Right.
Why do I want power for people to worship me like I'm God?
And heavy is the head, bro. If you're the only one at the
Lord.
top, bro, as soon as you fall,
You gonna hit that ground hard. You gonna hit it hard. I just wish that we all could celebrate together.
yeah.
I think it will bring better things for us in the future.
Mm-hmm.
It will teach this generation that y'all don't have to always compete against one another.
Because this generation that's coming, dare I say, that they live in competitive nature.
Oh,
Rather than being able to recognize, hey, we're gonna run a race together, and whoever, no matter who wins, you won. Okay, I'll give you a dap. We can go eat afterwards. Some of these guys really grow a hate or a disdain for somebody based off of a common language. Like I always heard this growing up that music is a universal language, but it really is.
It is.
Like even like looking at Alaska today, man. Today was the first official day of camp, and to see all the different colors that was there. And at some point for me, when we started like having our fun and stuff, I kind of forgot. Personally, like whether they were white, black, Samoan, or whatever. And that got enveloped just by the fact that everybody just wanted to have fun and just do a good job. And you know, it's so many people, man, that and I hate to harp on this, bro, but there's so many people that live for that. And then based off of that, it's like, you You know, what y'all saying about that? You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing? How y'all feel? And it's just like, man, I think that's such a prison to live in.
So speak to that. When I first started in this profession, we all would go out and eat. We'll have a battle.
Yeah.
Hey man, we going to get some wings after, right?
Yeah.
Everybody just laughing and having a good time
Yeah.
after the battle.
And not even talk about the battle. It's like we just
having a good time.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people have gotten where they turn people on each other based on their opinion, and those opinions, they used to say stick stones break your bone, but words don't hurt. Man, words hurt worse than anything.
Words could hurt your next job. Words could hurt your reputation.
Oh, come
People
on.
got to stop saying that words don't hurt. Because I even look at how beautiful it is. This sounds like a commercial for Alaska, but it's not. To see you and Carlton Wright be able to, for one, we in this beautiful big old home.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to be like, hey, what are we going to do? I haven't seen that too much. Because everybody that I've been around is always sort of like, hey, bro, what we going to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rather than, hey, man, I got this right, I'm going to fix this, I'm going to change this. Hey, man, you want to teach this? Hey, man, we want to teach it. It was no egos involved. It wasn't like, hey, man, if he do 2 songs, I need to do 2 songs. It was like, what are we going to do to give these kids the biggest opportunity to have somewhat of an experience that they never had before? And there are some people that will look at this opportunity and others and want it for themselves, like, And I'm not saying to speak to that, but I give you all your flowers because of that. Like we sat at the table yesterday, had a dope conversation. Me having a conversation now. Me and Prof probably gonna have a conversation. I think stuff like this is needed more than people may realize. And there are some people that probably feel like we too happy. And I say that because there are some people that always want competition. Why? And I'm not saying nobody has said this to me, but I've watched this in so many reasons that I know people like, why they working together? They about to be at a battle of the bands in the fall. They about to do this. Like, why they working together? And it's like, damn, bro, like, where did we lose our commonality in music to where now I have to hate you if you have that S on your chest, or if you're a bulldog, if you this and you that. Like, where was the, hey man, I like you now. When we get on that field, we're probably not friends for 12, 15, 7, 10, whatever. But nowadays, I was about to cuss. But nowadays, Negroes will really just hate you. And I know this conversation probably sounds like a revolving circle. We're gonna chop it up and stuff, but
No, it is what it is. I think like-minded people understand. When you know that there's a bigger picture than you. When it's bigger than you. But if you think you're bigger than the picture, that's the problem.
There are some people who wear their bands almost like they're living through the kids too. Like it's not about the kid. And I ain't gonna don't just ban, because I know people gonna get in their heads who they might feel like it's for. But it's for anybody that you know, or that if you feel that way. But I even think in life, man, people don't know how to let other people have their moments unless they're part of the moment. Like, even if I use this for an example, if Alaska would have said, "Hey, Kurt, you're not really a band director, but we want some band directors to come out," I still would have been like, "Hey, bro, can you know what I'm saying? Can you go to Alaska? You know what I'm saying? Boom, like, and nothing. Even in like Jersey, we had Jersey. I'm like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna be able to be here, but can you? A lot of people, they don't get that.
It's almost like, what is your why? I always ask this question when I ask students, like, why do you want to go in music? What's your why? And when they start saying, I want to build a band to win battle of bands and to pass out my arrangements and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, you got the wrong reason as to why you doing this. Your reason should never be for arrangements or for clout or for notoriety. The reason should always be to service the people.
Mm-hmm.
To become a pastor, if your reason is to get a big name and all these other things and not service the people,
It may not even be short lived, but you're gonna be miserable.
that's gonna be horrible. So all leaders, your job is to service.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you leading a class, whether you leading a band, whether you leading a football team, whether if using these kids to get wins,
Yeah.
man, you've already got what God got for you.
Stroke your ego.
Like, man, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
My students, I always tell them, I'm like, hey, look, I'm not about to use you. You're going to come here and get a degree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to let you come in this band and march in the band for years. That's an expensive jacket and not have a degree to show for it.
Yeah.
Like, we give out band jackets.
Yeah.
And now students got so entitled, they feel like, oh, I did 4 years. I deserve my jacket. We're giving you this.
Got you.
So we're teaching this generation that it's okay not to earn it based on you making grades, based on you being able to play your instrument, based on you being able to understand what it means to be a team player and not be selfish. Now, I don't even like giving out awards because it's like when I see somebody roll their eyes like they should have gotten that award, I know you didn't get it. You missed the assignment.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not be excited and happy for somebody? When I was in the band, I wasn't bandsman of the year. So we do awards right based on ranking, right?
Okay.
Bandsman of the year was my good buddy, good friend of mine, Keontae Evans. He was the trombone player, came in Southern University. I mean, cold-blooded trombone player from Atlanta, Georgia, McNair High School.
Mm-hmm.
But he had been playing like that since a freshman. When I came from, I didn't come in the band like playing like he did.
Mm-hmm.
I had to work my way up. I practiced 3 hours a day in the music band when everybody was doing everything, having fun. I was in there shedding because I never liked not being good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't feel like I wasn't good, but I felt like I wasn't the best.
Yeah.
So I was practicing. So by my senior year, I was the section leader. And cats didn't see me being the section leader because of the fact they were like, man, I came in better than this dude. But they don't know who you were and whose you were.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, like, he won Bandsman of the Year. I was Outstanding Senior, which is the second.
Okay, got you. Okay.
But most people that been on our staff was Bandsman of the Year.
Oh, wow.
But I wasn't mad that he was Bandsman of the Year because he deserved it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like, man, I should have been Bandsman of the Year. I've been working hard.
Yeah.
Man, how didn't he see me? I've been working, man. I've been working. Everybody working.
Yeah.
Everybody can't have the top.
Yeah.
But what's for you is for you.
What's for you is for you, dog.
Can't nobody take that from you.
What's for you is for you. You can't talk away nobody else's time, and you can't accelerate God's timing in your life.
Who am I to say I should have got that? That should have been mine. If it didn't happen, that means it wasn't for me.
Because at that point,
not
you're
been my
thinking you're
time.
God. The audacity of people, and this ain't just band. I feel like we just having our conversation now, but the audacity of people to think that something should be theirs that's yours just because. Even not understanding the work you put in. Well, how many people do you was working 3 hours a day on your instrument?
A lot don't. Because I didn't tell a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? But just because I feel so, it should be mine without putting in the work. Another thing that people don't realize is they want your mantle, but they don't want your tears.
Oh.
They want your crown, but they don't want the weight of it. And I think as a people, not just band, but I'm talking about church, corporate America, a lot of people struggle with wanting my shoes, but really not wanting to wear them, really not wanting to walk in them. You know what I'm saying? Because even me personally, there are people, man, I'm going to be honest, the Dollar Watson thing has been the biggest blessing of my life, but there are some people that chose not to support. I ain't even talking about the videos. The videos you're gonna like, you're not gonna like, whatever. That's how I started. You know what I'm saying? Deductions, good fun. But there are some people that feel like what the brand is doing now. Because I have a team. Y'all are part of my team. Not like my team like you work for me, but y'all are part of people that I'm able to call on and say, hey, bro. There are some people that feel like just because. Which is why I thank God for his favor, because I don't my degree is not in music. My first degree is a business admin degree. My second degree is a Master's of Arts in Pastoral Counseling, and my doctorate gonna be in leadership skills. Just thought. But people don't understand the amount of work that comes with this. This started when everybody thought I was just being silly. Everybody just thought whatever it is. But I got a curveball question for you. But you are a director of bands, and I feel like music majors and people that music majors. I think once you're a music major, of course, you're always a music major. But I hear a lot more people now feel like they should just automatically be on the college staff because and I'm not trying to be controversial, but you see where I'm going. There are some people that think that just because they got some dope arrangements, they should be the head of a college band. Just because they are a leader amongst their people, they should be on a college staff. They just want to blow in behind band. What I want to ask you is, how heavy is it to truly be a director of bands for a university band?
It's a good question. 6 days out the week is work. On the 7th day, when it's the game, it's when people you actually can enjoy if you directing a song. But even getting the band to the game is a job. Like, most people see you with that suit on, they see you walk in there, and they don't understand why you jumping like you are, why you directing like you are. But it's much deeper than just a song, man. For us, it's like finding the resources to get to these games. The mental health of our students.
And you dealing with 200 plus.
Yeah, you dealing with 200 plus students. Attitudes, minds, spirits, everything you could think of.
And their homes, whatever they going through.
Whatever they dealing with at home, bring it to the bedroom, right? You're basically wearing multiple titles. You're just not the director of bands. You're a counselor. You
a lawyer.
You doctor. You all these different things. Now I'm not gonna say I'm their mom or their dad, but I'm like a guardian to them.
Yeah.
So the slightest thing that bothers them, now you got to try to help them through.
You came in on a I ain't mean to cut you off. You
good.
Finish answering.
No, go ahead.
Now, what I had said was, what I had asked Dr. Taylor was, being the director of a university band, how heavy is it? Because let me give you the background on it before I ask the question. Because there's so many people now that feel like they should just be a college director. No leveling up. Just, hey man, I could write some back behind arrangements. People like me. No. Matter of fact, this ain't even something I said to him. I can do a better job than those guys now. How heavy is it to actually run a university band?
Well, let me put it like this. Working at Alabama A&M University is a dream job, but at the same time, it's very hectic because it's so many moving pieces that we have to make sure you're juggling balls. You have to make sure that none hits the ground. If it's almost on the ground, you got to bring it back up to keep everything going. And it's not just about the music. You got students who are depending on you. Like right now, I've got about 60 students that we're trying to make sure that their housing is
60, not 6.
60. Housing is straight, financial aid, holds on their accounts, things like that. Making sure that I coordinate with our operations and logistics manager, Gary Guilford, make sure that trips and all that stuff is handled. So it's more of the administrative.
And you're doing this during the summer.
We
in Alaska, 3 hours behind from where you live, and you
still on the job. I mean, this is a great outlet as far as being an outreach program for the university. They want us to do outreach, and this is a hell of an outreach right here.
yeah.
But nonetheless, business at home still has to be handled. And day to day, all of that stuff has to be done. And, of course, the shows, all of that stuff have to be on point. We're getting ready to go to Texas in August. So the guys back home, I love my staff. They're back there planning and making sure things up and running. But it's a hectic job because there's so many factors that have to be done. And then when you have outside chitter chat about this, then about that, like you said, people think that they can do it better. Well, apply for somebody's job, not this one.
But I just want to get in front of the band and just direct. That's all a college director do.
Sit your ass down somewhere.
Dang.
That's all the directors do. I mean, I can do that. And they let other people plan their shows and stuff. They just chilling.
Who?
They just chilling.
Who?
I'm just saying. What the perception is, y'all hire people.
No.
To do the work.
You do all the work.
No,
You take all the hits.
Yeah.
You the one did all of this.
Nah, y'all.
You know what's
y'all
crazy?
hire and arrange. Y'all hire these people. Y'all just chilling, watching other people.
And
your man.
And Kedric, you probably agree with me. Just like the band director, whether HBC or PWI, we get the credit when things are going well, and we get the blame when things are not going well. And fair or unfair, that's just the way it is. And when things go wrong at A&M, I'm sure it's the same way with you, kid. If things go wrong, you're going to be the one that takes the blame and not try to point fingers at your staff or point fingers at the students, because when it comes down to it as a leader, everything falls back on us. And, we have to be man enough, woman enough to own up to that. So, that's just the way it is.
Because being a DOB is nothing but just
Administration work.
sitting in your office and watching other people work your band, taking the credit.
Yeah. But they don't see behind the desk that you glued behind the desk in front of that computer screen, or you're going over to student affairs, or you're going over to financial aid or to the registrar's office trying to handle things outside of 1, 2 ready to play.
Are you in Alaska? When you get phone calls about solving problems,
I was just about to say, we out here. Now I'm having a hell of a time. That's not the same, but I watch both of y'all still have to work. Like, because even I'm gonna be honest, for somebody like me, I thought that summer's meant for y'all. Like, okay, it's summertime, we're gonna be in Alaska, but
No, sir.
you still dealing with student stuff. You still dealing with student stuff.
When he's on the podium or when he's doing some instruction, where am I? At the table doing my computer.
Yeah.
And vice versa. When I'm on the podium, he's doing his duties. And without going into details, he had a hell of a phone call the other day.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So, bruh, salute. Handle it the way you did.
But I should just get a chance just because to be on the collegiate staff.
It's not about arrangements. And I tell the students that even in my classes, the music majors, I'm like, guys, if all I had to worry about was writing music and worrying about how good the band sound, oh man,
It'd be a breeze.
it'd be a breeze. Because that's where I get my most fun at.
Yeah.
That's what the fun is. Directing that band, getting in front of that band, and, really putting something to the paper that has meaning and you can feel. But being on the staff at a college, you still feel what the director bands feel, because when we get it, we got to give it to our staff. Hey guys, we got to go here. This is something we got to do. I don't like when you complain about it, like it's my idea.
Yeah.
I won't go home like you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I was telling you guys today, we got an email about an event that the university wants to have, and it's not at the best time for us. But, we have to break down and stop everything we're doing and do those things just for the sake of, stuff rose from the top to the bottom.
Which brings me to something else. And correct me on language, but there are some people that feel like, yes, you are the DOB, but for the music educator out there that may not understand, are these your bands?
No.
Are these our bands? What do you mean?
Like, do you own these bands?
The name of the title is Southern University.
Yeah, that's the point right
Because
there.
Yeah.
this thing gonna roll without you, so it don't belong to me. I don't own it. I'm passing through. Like this, we all passing through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We're all at the mercy of our administrators. You know, we get permission to do this or we get shot down. You know, either way. So everything's respectfully has to go through the chain of commands. My boss is a vice president of student affairs, and if it's something that I want to do and I think it needs to go through him, I send it through him. If he strikes it down, so be it. We move on. And if he wants to take it up to the president, you know, we just have to follow those chains of command. So at the mercy of the university or the administration, that's who hold our, you know, yes or no.
I'm gonna throw something else at y'all because I'm feeling real sarcastic right now. Man, these bands ain't traveling like they used to because they scared of certain schools.
If that's what you want to believe, then let that sink in your soul.
They could go everywhere if they want to. They just afraid of this school. They afraid of that school.
How much do buses cost for you to go from, let's say, Baton Rouge to Huntsville?
it'd be about 50,000
Oh, just for the buses.
just for buses.
So you hadn't put a spoon or a fork or a knife in the student's mouth yet. So that's,
They hit us with high prices just because they know we need it.
yeah.
Like our one company charged us $10,000 just to go to the freaking SWAC championship to go to Jackson, Mississippi.
Wow.
It was $10,000 a bus. We took 5 buses. It was $50,000. But then they charged
How many drivers
they
they
charged SGA $1,500.
Okay, I got one that's astronomically more crazy than that.
Look like you almost want to cuss.
I did. So, Bob Jones High School hosts the Madison, the Rocket City Invitational Marching.
I've heard
So
of it,
Bob Jones, great band in the Huntsville area, Madison County.
in Huntsville. So let's
Right
Yeah.
in Huntsville area. So they invited us to come to their marching band festival, and we accepted because it's local, and you know we wanted to make sure that we have a
got some presents.
right. Guess how much the buses cost?
How much?
It ain't over 10 per bus.
Per bus.
In-
I mean total
How much?
10,000, over $10,000
In Huntsville.
in Huntsville.
How? All right. Time duration: 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away.
About 15 minutes away. Yes,
Somewhere
sir.
y'all could have marched to.
I will show you the invoice. I will pull it up on my laptop and show you the invoice so you can tell your audience that this man is not lying.
Y'all don't travel because y'all afraid of these bands, man.
Shoot, we played a game at LSU, and our total cost for that day was $12,000.
Yeah,
And that was
Right
LSU
outside.
had number 15 minutes from the university.
yeah. So the thing about it, this bus company in Huntsville, and I don't mind putting them on blast because I'll tell y'all something offline
Yes.
about that. It's the only bus company in Huntsville.
Same with us. Well, we got 2 bus companies, but whatever one charge, the other one gonna be $15,000 more.
Yeah.
So
So these guys are white owned, and my university has a policy, and it also reflects my philosophy about doing business with our people. So we used to do business with oh man, I'm drawing a blank here.
We can insert it though.
Yeah, we'll insert it. But our bus company now is Camelot.
Okay.
They're black owned,
Okay. Yeah.
out of Pale City, Alabama,
Right.
and I want to make sure that we're not taking food off of those black companies' tables and giving it to some white companies that may or may not care about us,
Yeah.
and they're avid Trump supporters. So, you know, I'm taking my money, even if it's 3 hours away to Pale City, Alabama. We're going to take that money and give it to these guys because, you know, they give us a better service. They care about us. They take good care of us where we go. They're very professional. So, you know, we want to target our dollars to black companies that are going to treat us right. So that's what we do. That's what we do. Kingsman out of Atlanta. That used to be the bus company that we used to use. You smile at. But we had great service with Kingsman when I was teaching at Minor High School down in Birmingham area. We started using Kingsman. We took them on a trip to Virginia Beach and to Orlando, Florida a couple of times. And when I came to A&M, I wanted them to win my bus company because I knew the quality of service that they would bring us, and stick with your own, as they say.
Kingsman.
I heard they're going out of business now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised. But I think. Oh, go on. What's up?
No, I was saying these companies getting outrageous.
Yeah. Question that I didn't ask, and it's probably like a broad stroke question, but I feel like we can end it on this question. What does the HBCU band mean to the HBCU student?
That's a man.
Because I really do feel like some people get lost in the Saturday daylights, or the Saturday night, or the battle of the bands. But
So are you referring to the band student or the student population?
the actual student that's in the band, what does the band, everything that it's about, everything that it stands for, everything that it gives, what does that truly mean to even students that may take it for granted that's in youth all bands right now?
At the end of the week, you practice Monday through Friday, in some cases Saturday through the next Friday, depending on what you're getting ready for. I think it's a reward. I think that's a release of all the hard work that you put towards, say that if we were playing Southern, we got to get ready for y'all, man. We are nonstop in terms of getting ready, making sure our book is tight, making sure the field show is tight, and it's a matter of pride. And I'm sure the same thing with you guys, whether it's us or Jackson or whomever you're going to play. It's a matter of, okay, this is one of our big rivals, and every camera is going to be on us, every camera is going to be on them. Let's give it our best. I think that's the reward right there.
You got something you want to add to it?
For them, they don't see it that way.
Yeah.
From the student perspective, they can't see that until they are out of it. Some of them see it while they're there. But we are teaching them life lessons. Like preparation means proper planning prevents piss poor performances.
Yes.
Right.
So when you plan properly, you get great results. When you put the work in, you get great results. Nobody gonna hand you anything. It's like I'm gonna just show up and I know we're gonna be all right. No. If my floor dirty when I leave, when I come home,
It's going to be dirty.
it's gonna still be dirty.
Might have some bugs on it too.
Yeah, it's gonna accumulate. It's gonna accumulate more dirt. So it's kind of like we teaching them. You can't just say, "Oh, Doc, you doing too much because this note not right." No, I'm not doing too much. I'm not doing too much because I'm saying y'all don't sound like one. I tell my band all the time, I don't care how high you play. I don't care how low you play. I don't care how soft you play. I don't care how loud you play. I want to hear the section. I don't want to hear individuals in the section. So what am I teaching them?
Togetherness.
Teaching them to be together, to sound like one. Because when you go play on the stage as a professional, if you pick your horn up and I pick my horn up, we don't have to tune them. These are our tuners.
Yeah. And we automatically gravitate to where that center of the pitch is going to be.
You gravitate to it because you understand how to listen when you with a group. If you never learned that, I heard one of my former students playing at a wedding with a track. He was so out of tune with the track. I'm like, wow, how you out of tune with the track when you practice with the track? Did you not listen to the track?
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off, but today, when we started working with the students, I was really impressed at how their ears gravitated to the center of the pitch.
They did.
It was like amazing. On the concert F,
I heard
when we first started playing.
I was surprised.
Yeah,
it was only one saxophone that started going out. I I ain't mean to say that.
Well,
No, man.
hey, bless that child's heart. I'm not gonna say the gender, but bless that child's heart. They did recover.
Yeah,
They did
yeah.
recover. It took a while, but that's the goal. They recovered. But back to you, what you were saying.
You was talking about the track or whatever.
Oh no, but I'm just saying, like when you just think about what you're learning in the room, which is why we warm up. The warm up is the most important part of your rehearsal.
But it's boring. We just want to crank.
Hey, bro,
B flat concert, drop that hammer, right?
you get a cold, you get the flu, you get COVID. What do you got to do? You got to take some medicine.
Yeah.
And in band, if you're gonna get a cold, a flu, or COVID, you got to take that medicine to get better. But in band, that medicine will be the fundamentals. It's the scales, it's the arpeggio, it's the singing in tune. It's all of that.
Intentional singing, huh?
Intentional. It's boring, but by the end of warm up, when you put that first piece of music on the stand, you transfer what you did in warm up to what that music is saying, and therefore after, hey man, it's gonna be a great rehearsal.
Yeah.
I feel like at the end of the week, it's gonna be a
If
great
your warm up suck, your rehearsal gonna be trash.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be my final thing because we've been vibing out for about 50 minutes.
Oh, I missed all that. That's the food.
That's probably the food. But I will, if somebody want to get it, I'll ask whoever wants to. Okay. Man, what was I about to say? The doorbell threw me off because I done got hungry now.
Me too.
But while it's not a controversial question, people find things or conversation like this controversial. We started talking about it in the last conversation, but I feel like once we start the other conversation, we'll be able to get to it. What is the importance of being the versatile band director, not the marching band director?
I think it's important to be.
Final thing.
I think it's important to be versatile because your title is director of bands.
Yes.
Not director of marching band, because jazz ensemble, symphonic band, percussion ensemble, brass, woodwind ensemble, all those are important, and they all mean something to the overall concept of the band. The smaller the ensemble, the more detailed things are going.
We almost done.
Absolutely.
He asked for his final question.
The smaller the ensemble, the more independent that player has to be. If you're playing in a woodwind quintet or brass quintet, then it's only one person per part, and those students have to really master those parts in order to make the piece sound the way it's going to sound. And as you come up the chain, marching band, you might have 36 trumpets, and you're going to have multiple players on each part. So I guess I can wrap it up by saying that being a director of bands, you have to make sure that every ensemble is playing quality music, and that every student in those ensembles understands that no matter if it's a large ensemble, small ensemble, you have to play your part, and you have to play it the way it's supposed to be played.
Right. I thought he done grabbed his phone. He ready to eat. And I know once Dr. Irvin get here, we can talk more about, consumer and instruments.
Yeah.
Because I want to have a conversation, I think, about different levels of instrument. Like, what should you invest in? What should you not? And what's probably causing you to sound the way that you sound based off of you thinking if you get cheaper and stuff like that. So.
Well, on that note, we have a stockpile of instruments that we issue to our students once they get there, but we encourage them, if they want to bring their own instruments, that they put those horns in the shop. Get them in the shop band, because don't come in with no rubber bands and chicken wire and duct tape on these doggone horns.
Yeah.
Put them in the shop, get these pads replaced, get the corks replaced, get them flushed out, get all the gunk and stuff out. Because frankly, children got to eat candy and food.
They go right into
the instrument. Put it, and you can do self-maintenance on your instruments. If it's a brass
Get service.
Get it service. But for brass instruments, those are the easiest things. You can just soak them in warm water with Dawn dish detergent. Really? Yeah.
We might have to.
and get a snake and run it through there, and you're gonna see all kinds of gunk come out of the instrument. And you know, but when you put it back together and play it, man, it's gonna be
Totally different.
totally different. Yeah.
Take care of your instruments, people.